Hi guys, it is Laura and I'm back with a new video. So for today's video, as you have probably seen in the title, I'm going to be doing some Christmas presents ideas. It does not only have to be for Christmas, it can be for any day of the year, for a birthday present or for, I don't know, just any kind of present. But I just thought since Christmas is coming along and sometimes it is kind of hard to decide what you want to gift people, I just wanted to give you some ideas. These are some ideas that I feel like everybody my age will like, especially girls my age will like, but also there are some ideas which could work for guys. But that does not mean that I necessarily want them, it just means that I feel like it's something that teenagers nowadays like. So let's start. So I thought that clothes are a hard thing to gift because you might not know the size, you might not know the color, the style. But if you know a girl who is my age and kind of likes to take risks with clothes and try new things and really likes fashion but also likes, you know, some 70 vibes, then I thought a really cool item could be some flared jeans. Like, I'm gonna put some pictures on the screen so you guys can see. But I thought flared jeans, like just like regular flared jeans, can look so good, and if they're a little bit high-waisted, that can just be such a good clothing item for anybody's wardrobe, and it is very likely that they do not have this in their wardrobe already. That's the only clothing item I'm gonna tell you guys because I feel like buying clothes for somebody else is kind of very hard. But now I'm gonna start giving you some technology ideas. I know that technology can be very expensive, but I don't know your budget, so I'm just gonna tell you a couple of things and then you can choose depending on your budgets. So obviously, if you have a very high budget and you have unlimited money, then you can maybe get them an iPhone. I feel like every single teenager loves iPhone and Apple. So you could get them either an iPhone 11, an iPad, a MacBook. I feel like basically anything from Apple they would love. But obviously these are so expensive. The prices are like from $700 to $1,100, so it's obviously something very expensive, and only if you're willing to spend this money I would get this. And this brings us to Apple earphones or Apple AirPods. If the person has regular earphones, then maybe you could get them a pair of Apple AirPods, which they are like Bluetooth, but they're also kind of expensive. They're $100 or $150. So if you don't want to spend that much money, maybe you could get them a regular pair of earphones or headphones from any brand. Like, it doesn't really matter. I feel like every teenager in this age likes to listen to music, but you have to take care that they don't have a pair of earphones, because I feel like it is likely that they do have one already. But if they're like me, don't worry, they're not gonna have any, because I lose mine like every single time someone gives them to me or I buy them. I lose them in a week. So alright, so if the person likes photography, I thought a cool idea would be to get them a Polaroid camera. It is simply a camera that you can take anywhere with you, and you can take pictures and they print immediately. So basically you can make like a Polaroid wall, or you can gift the Polaroid pictures to your friends and such, and I feel like that's something everybody likes. It's not for professional photography, but it's just something that you can use for fun. Then, also related to music, I feel like something you could gift anybody, and it's such a cool present, and especially it works for all ages. If a person likes music, then this is gonna work no matter the age they are. And this is a portable speaker. Like 2 years ago, I got gifted a JBL4 speaker, and oh goodness, this has been my favorite present of all time. Literally, I loved it. I've been using it for 2 years straight, and it is in perfect condition. Like, I really recommend you, if you want to get one, then get the, my recommendation is get the JBL4, because it is the one I have tried and it works so good. Literally, it is also waterproof, so you can get it into the shower, and it is kind of like, it's kind of big, you know, it has like a kind of big size, but it's easy to carry because it's not that heavy. And I feel like they also have a pretty wide range of prices, so you can find them either really expensive or some that are way cheaper. Then I thought about books. Books are only around $15 or $20, and they're a very, very good gift if the person likes reading them. Obviously, if they don't like books, then don't give them a book. But I mean, if they like reading them like me, like I do, then I definitely would recommend for you to get a book. And maybe you thought about it, but you don't know which book to get. Well, I'm gonna tell you some, like 3 or 4 books that I loved, like some of my favorite books. Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. I really, really loved that book. Also, The Selection, not just the first book, but all the 5 books. They were amazing for me. And same with the trilogy Mara Dyer. All 3 books have been amazing. Well, I'm currently reading the 3rd, but so far it's been amazing. And then a while ago, I read The Hate You Give, Thag, The Hate You Give. And oh gosh, I loved it. I also watched the movie, but the movie's not nearly as good. Literally, the book is so good. It left me like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it ended. So really, that's a very good book, which I also would recommend anybody to read. Alright, then a while ago I thought about Spotify or Netflix or even PS4 subscriptions. Basically, I don't know if there's also Xbox subscriptions. I don't know, maybe there are. But you all know that to watch Netflix you have to pay, and also to use the Spotify Premium you have to pay, and to get some PS4 games or Xbox games you have to pay. So there are these cards that you can pay and put money in them, and you can give them to anybody, and they have like a code in the back of the card. The thing is, I think you can put as much money as you want inside, so you can choose if you want $10 or 20 or anyways. You give the card to the person, and then the person goes ahead and puts the code. Imagine it's for Netflix, so they can watch Netflix for as many months as $60 can pay. I don't know if that's how you explain it, but I feel like also anybody any age would like this. Another thing I have been obsessed with lately, and I think a lot of people like too, are watches. So, for example, a brand I really love and I have two watches from is Daniel Wellington. But this brand, like the prices go from $160 to $200 or so. So it's kind of a little bit on the more expensive side. But there's another brand called Clues where you can also find cute watches from like $90 to $120 or so. And I'm sure there are so many other cool watch brands where you can just go and get a watch for not such a pricey price. But yeah, I feel like a watch is something everybody likes, and especially if it's cute and stylish. Next, I thought Mr. Wonderful, like anything from the website Mr. Wonderful. Mr. Wonderful is a website which has like a lot of school supplies, but it also has like mags and I don't know, some other things as well. And it basically is something like very cute. It has very cute stuff. So basically you can maybe get mags with some messages in them, or you can get like, I don't know, pencil cases or pencils. I'm gonna leave you the website down below so you can go check them out. I'm gonna leave you as many links as I can from like things I've been saying in this video, so you guys can click down below and go directly to the website. Another thing I thought was an Alexa speaker with a light bulb, or with the thing that goes on your plug, like the plug. And Alexa is more on the domotic kind of side. I think that's how you say it in English. The other day I heard a Spanish YouTuber called Sara Baceredo. She mentioned on her Instagram story about an app and a website called Cheers. In this app you can go and upload photos, well, not upload, but you can import photos, and you can create like just some Polaroid pictures and such with those photos. So they print photos for you, as many as you want. You can choose, I think you can choose the size and the model and stuff, but you can basically print photos for anybody. And I feel like this is a very nice and personalized gift, because you can gift somebody pictures of maybe you two together, or pictures that you know that person likes and such. So I think that's also kind of nice present, and it is inexpensive. Another thing you can get is merch clothes or merch hoodies or stuff like that. If you know that the person you want to get a gift for really likes somebody, like maybe they really like Shawn Mendes, or they really like Hannah Loesch, I don't know, they really like anybody, you can search for that person's merch and get them. Another thing, especially if you're in Saudi Arabia, I would recommend this artist. That's a painting by a Saudi artist. I'm gonna leave you her Instagram in the screen right now, but she makes amazing paintings and art pieces, and I definitely would recommend to go check her Instagram out, so you can just look at the things she makes. And maybe getting somebody something like this is a very good idea, especially if you're in Saudi. I don't know if she ships somewhere, but if you're in Saudi, then I'm sure you could get one from her. And I feel like anybody who likes art or who wants to decorate their room is gonna love this, because they're so cute and original, and it's not like you buy them in a shop and everybody else can have them too. No, they're original and 100% just for you. And the last, which I think is a good thing too, is you can give them a piercing or a tattoo. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this, but let's see. If the person wants to get a piercing or they want to get a tattoo, you can go with them on that day and, you know, just pay for their tattoo or for their piercing. Like, yeah, I don't know. For example, my piercing that I got was $30. You can go with them and you can, you know, just pay for however much their piercing costs. If you know they want them, then it's also good, because they can get what they want, and they're always gonna remember you every time they look at the hole in their body or the tattoo they have. So guys, this is it for today's video. I hope my ideas were helpful, and maybe you already know what to get the person you want or what to give them. I don't know. I hope they were helpful and useful. So I hope you guys liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to see more of my videos, and bye. See you soon.